The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for children's TV enthusiasts, adult virgins, and estranged mothers. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting night terrors, third-degree burns, or demonic possessions that may transpire as a result of listening to this sewage sprinkler. May God have mercy on your soul. Enjoy!
Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Okay.
Just gonna do a couple of these real quick, like in case it has worked. The problem with like having to do the editing in post is that you don't get any of the glory of seeing.
No.
For fuck's sake. Welcome back to the Unnamed Drag Podcast. And today we strongly advise, if you are listening on Spotify, to just go and take a peek at YouTube.
I mean, that's if this has worked.
If this has worked. If it's not worked, then stay on Spotify. Because we decided that we have a green screen, so what more would two people do that are responsible adults? Trying to dabs in green screen. Yeet! What more would two responsible adults do with jobs other than buy some green jumpers and see if we can edit ourselves out? Ooh.
If this has worked, then I'm currently playing catch with my own head. If this hasn't worked, then I'm just having a mental breakdown.
Serving my own head up on a platter.
Just getting attacked by hands. Slap yourself?
You did.
Okay, let's crack on. We've not even had Red Bull.
Oh no, we've not. Ooh, spooky haunted
Red Bull. If this hasn't worked, we are going to look so stupid.
I feel a little bit like it probably hasn't worked. We're just going to be like poorly keyed out with weird creasy tits.
Yeah, and I feel like the seats and the shadows especially are just going to give away that position.
I know. Anyway, cheers quiz.
Cheers quiz.
So
I'm Marilyn Singh.
Oh yeah, and I'm Nana Rothole.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Unnamed Drag Podcast, where it's pretty magical. Wouldn't you say? Magical, fantastical, little bit spastical. Can you still say that?
No.
You really can't, can you?
Super not great.
No, that's like completely unacceptable, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I was just checking to see that everything's alright.
Checking this grinder.
You know it's blowing up.
Is it?
It's just me blown up on it. Anyway.
The only reason your grinder's blowing up is because you've been blocked that many times. They've just blown you off the app.
Yeah, instead of just sending like a torso snap, I just send them an image of like the cease and desist that I've been sent on several occasions.
You've been blocked that many times that you just think there's no gays in England anymore. Because there's no one in your, range.
That would really make my heart hurt if it was still there. Right. Now, topics, conversations, back to the...
Yes,
back to what we're doing today.
Talking business.
Honestly, when I unleash the full fury of everything that I have to say today, you won't even know. No. Superpowers, magic, fantasy. Okay. Marilyn, kick us off.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trusting you.
Okay, so when I was a kid, and still now, you know... Because I was really into X-Men and Buffy and basically people who had these super fantastical powers and abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
And now I just feel cheated. I'm waiting for the day when I go full Dark Phoenix. But
absolutely.
That's the thing though. All of my I'll still try and move the remote or something.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You've got to. Every now and again. Everyone does it. I don't care what the fuck they say. And if you don't, you're just not very imaginative. Just stare down a pencil and be like, move, bitch. When it doesn't work.
When I was a kid, I used to be really obsessed with this TV show that was on Channel 4. It was called The Secret Life of Alex Mack.
Crime Watch. No? Different thing.
No, I was just always on that as a bank.
Yeah.
Always the extra. Have you ever heard of it? The Secret Life of Alex Mack?
Never in my life.
I think when it was on TV, you were born. So, but as in just.
I tried to do it.
Wait. It was let's see this. Can I be born? See if we can make you. Ooh, I'm born. so disgusting if that works on the green screen. Actually getting Marilyn's head to come out the top of a turtleneck. It's like, oh, this is what a poo feels like.
It looks like, let's not lie.
Oh god. Anyway, The Secret World of Alex Mack. It was about a girl who she became radioactive and she got powers.
That's cool.
So she had telekinesis. She could control like electricity and things with her mind as well. She could also, this was the best one, turn into a puddle of like goo. I think it was supposed to be like mercury, but she could turn into like a puddle of goo and then like sneak under doors and then reform as like.
This is what I don't like about these kind of shows.
Oh, I thought that was so cool.
There's no consistency in those abilities.
There's a lot of consistency in her when she was in goo form. The best part about it was they used to do this shot where if she was like in the pool in the goo, then they'd do this shot which was supposed to be from her perspective where everything just looked a bit wobbly, like she was underwater. So it's like when she's goo, she doesn't have any eyes. How can she still see?
See with her goo eye.
With my goo pupils, my gooples.
Oh, my gooples.
I can see you with my gooples.
Killed me.
Oh, I'm just giving Marilyn pleurisy. Like, how does it look if you just do this? Like.
Oh, by the way, we are fully Donald Ducking it.
Oh yeah, so it gets hot in here.
No, but going back to your gooples.
Being a goo.
Like, I used to love those 90s TV shows, the kids' TV shows, because the effects were so bad that they tried.
But
they tried so
in
hard.
that moment,
Yeah.
you were completely convinced.
Like, do you remember,
transfixed by it, absolutely.
Oh, like, thing is, what had really good effects? Bernard's Watch. It was amazing.
But we've had this conversation in Bingo before. I am angry at that child.
Yeah, I did not take full advantage of that power.
No, not at all. I remember one bit was
Didn't even pull his PE teacher's trousers down and just have a look.
Are you kidding me? Like,
You would though, wouldn't
the amount of people that like, if anyone bullied you, you just like click and then put something. Right, this is what I would do. I'd put something very small and inconspicuous, like up their bottom, so that let me finish. So when I unclicked the watch, they wouldn't know that anything had happened. But when they went to the toilet, they'd be like, "Oh, what is that?" And it would just be like a toy soldier.
You're a monster!
And they'd spend the rest of their life just not knowing how he got there, what happened, if they blacked out.
Oh my god!
Isn't I know it's devious, but it's not fucking wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, now it's in my head, and I've definitely seen that.
How could you fucking not?
I always think as well, like, does he age when he's got it paused?
Well, it's only ever paused for such a small amount of time, but
I would pause it all the time and just be like, I'm gonna go have a wank and play PlayStation for 3 days. Like, anytime you wanted a holiday, you just pause time and just wander about. You could walk all the way around the earth and just like steal shit, have a lovely time, and no one would fuck with you. Because everyone's frozen. That's what I'd do.
Could you imagine?
Turn the people off.
Could you imagine if someone like gave you a knockback because they were just like, "Oh no, I don't want to sleep with you because I don't like your whatever," and then you just like click, go fix that shit, go back and be like, "Hey."
What, like a plastic surgery?
Yeah, just to really disorientate them. They'd be like, "Oh."
Just like dye your hair instantly.
I mean, generally, I can understand why we should not be given the power of Bernard's Watch because even just little tiny things like click and then just change your hat and then just to fuck with people, like in that episode of Buffy where she's invisible and she goes and messes with the social worker by just moving the mug around.
No play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just something and then she's like, the voices, can you hear the voices? I think I need to go home. That kind of shit.
I'd do that, that sounds wonderful.
You just couldn't help you couldn't help yourself.
Yeah, just going into work and just fucking with people. That sounds great, let's do that.
Like this.
Like, woo, spooky.
Again,
if this is working.
Basically, right, little side note. At some point in the future, Marilyn and I would like to start doing things like recording sketches and silly little things and stuff like that. This is just the test screening more than anything else why we're wearing these polo necks, and also because I really thought it would be funny.
Anyway,
Speeder beach.
back to like,
It's a speeder.
fuck off. Who's your favourite superhero? Go.
Oh God!
I know, it's a hard question.
It is a difficult question. I mean, my favourite superhero when I was a kid, I'd probably say I push it was Spider-Man.
Okay.
I liked Spider-Man, but when I was a kid, I didn't.
Spandex, are we?
When I was a kid, I didn't have a vast knowledge of like superheroes and stuff like that. But I did used to inherit comics and things from my older cousins.
Oh, cool.
So I think the reason why it was Spider-Man when I was a kid is because like out of the limited, I had this book that I used to read obsessively where it was. What was she called? Firefly with the yellow suit and the big red hair and the silver
Starfire.
Maybe is that her? Starfire?
I don't know.
Well, it was her, Spider-Man, and Silver Surfer, Iceman. That dude.
There's Iceman and Silver Surfer. They are two separate entities.
Okay, well, the one that like rides the ice like a surfboard person and is
Who is gay now?
oh cool.
Yeah.
So they were in this book together, and I used to like read that because I liked the idea of them all being friends.
That's cute.
Yeah, and then
Did you ever watch Teen Titans? If you watched Teen Titans, like the original cartoon, comment below because that was fucking that cartoon fucks hard.
What is it, like an X-Men thing, or what is
Kind
it?
of, yeah. So it's got like Starfire, Robin from Batman,
So
Raven, Cyborg, and
I think
Beast Boy.
I've heard of it, but I think when it started to be on, I was like not too old, but
Right.
probably not
Growing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I get that.
Because the frustrating thing now as an adult on your own time is like you're not at the beck of call of like when the stories are on the TV. You can now just go and find that shit and watch it if you want to.
Yeah.
So it's really cool when you see people like recommending new cartoons that they've been watching. Like when people told me to watch Steven Universe, and
That show's wicked.
I caned it in a matter of days. Like
Easily done.
10 minutes a pop. Let's do this.
Fuck yeah.
Buckle up, Mary.
I have pots to do. That sounds perfect. Let's not do that.
It was so wonderful.
Yeah.
Really, really wonderful. And just, I don't know, it's doing a lot for, I don't know, educating the younger people that are watching it whilst entertaining and giving hope to the older people that are watching it. Like, oh, cool, maybe kids will watch this cartoon or like...
So you haven't seen Teen Titans?
No, sorry, back to the story. No, but I have heard of it now that you've described it. I think
Teen Titans, go! Yeah, really cool. It was really cool. Wait. Who's your favourite superhero? Spider-Man?
So I would have said Spider-Man, but when I was a kid, I was more obsessed with anything else in the entire world with Catwoman.
Oh, fuck yeah!
And
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman.
She is my phone background right now.
I want a fucking tattoo of her, and I know that loads of people have got one, but I don't care.
Worth it.
I want a screenshot of when she's, I'm going to take a bath right here, and I want her licking her hand before she starts to clean. That's the tattoo portrait I want.
Yeah, that was a really cool, like, Catwoman. And then Halle Berry came along, and we just don't talk about that.
Oh god, it's just the best part.
So bad.
The best part about that film is one shot where it's showing a reflection of a house in a big window, and then it goes through the window and it's an actual image of the house. It was just a good bit of directing.
Right.
That was my favourite part of the film.
Oh,
I was like, oh, that was a cool shot. Shame about everything
The
else.
film. Yeah,
exactly.
Halle Berry's Catwoman is not good.
I mean, I think it could have been great because Halle Berry's a great actress.
Catwoman is a great
character,
yeah.
but unfortunately the whole script and the premise was just there's a face cream that makes your skin real tough.
Yuli. What is that? It's like when in Avatar when they were like unobtainium is the actual name of the thing that's hard to obtain. Difficult to find him.
Can we get
What are you doing?
Can we get a shower of thumbs downs?
Like,
just like
millions and millions of pounds went into making these films, and you just think you came up with unobtainium.
Well, now you say it out loud.
Get in the fucking bin.
It's just weird that no one at any point during the production or post-production or pre-production or
Do you think we should rename that?
Maybe we could just call it anything else.
Yeah.
Like what? She was like, I don't know, Staplerina? Like just anything else.
Anything else.
I don't
really
know what Staplerina,
undercut that film.
Oh, honestly, I just think you know, it's like giving someone some really fantastic tools. Like, here's a top of the range Black & Decker drill, and all that they managed to do is just make a big fucking hole in the floor.
Yeah.
That people will now fall into.
I mean, sounds like fun.
That sounds kind of fun. And what about you? Who are your favesies?
Okay, so all-time favourite superhero ever, Storm.
Oh, okay. Storm's very cool. Yeah.
Fucking
amazing power.
Amazing power.
And plus
wonderful hair in the cartoon, like the original cartoon.
Got them white contacts that you're such a fan of when she's casting.
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely. You know what? I do feel like the movies haven't given us like full Storm yet.
At no point has she fully fucked herself up and fainted and fallen out of the sky into someone's arms in any of the films.
No, that's a good point.
Which is what I always remember happening in the cartoon.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But like, I feel like Halle Berry's Storm is just a bit like...
Are we just like bashing Halle Berry so much?
I'm so sorry.
What else don't you like about her? That film Gothic is a bit shit.
I know, Halle Berry can do so much good, but also like...
shitting on Halle Berry's society.
Maybe she just shouldn't be a superhero. Maybe she just...
Although Gothica as a fantasy like horror film or whatever, or is it more of a psychological thriller, come to think of it?
It's more of a psychological
thriller, isn't it?
It's got horror.
She doesn't have powers, she's just blacking out a lot.
Well, no, she sees ghosts.
Oh, she does see ghosts. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to superheroes.
Yeah.
Storm, I feel like she's been, and I know this is probably like a touchy subject, but I do feel like she's been Hollywood whitewashed a bit. I want like full-blown African princess.
Yeah, very much.
I feel like other people want that too.
So it's like, it didn't test well with the study
like,
group.
fuck off.
Fuck off. Just do it properly or don't do it at all.
Exactly. I want full-blown Nubian goddess. Fight me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Storm's my all-time favourite. Dark Phoenix, obviously. Raven. These are all like women.
I have facts.
Okay, go.
There's discussion of them doing a reboot of Buffy with a person of colour playing the lead.
Yeah, no, that's happening.
Yeah, oh, is it actually happening?
I'm pretty sure it's actually happening.
Yeah.
It's in the same universe. It's just not Buffy. It's not a remake of Buffy. It's like kind of a follow-on.
Is it like how is it kind of like to do with the comics? Because the comics carried on.
The comics carried on to like season 14 or something.
Yeah. So are they picking it up from...
I'm not sure, because they can't do like one Slayer anymore, can they? Because that was the whole point of the end, like it shared out. Buffy is like the ultimate superhero for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Dark Willow.
Have you noticed that we keep on identifying a bit more with villains?
100%.
You do kind of identify with villains just ever so slightly more.
I gravitate to the people who lose their shit and destroy
shit
stuff.
up.
Because that sounds like fun.
Because that's what I want for myself.
100%.
Yeah.
Did you ever make up superheroes?
Make them up? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I wrote myself in as a fucking, like, you know, 7th Power Ranger on many an occasion.
Recently.
I used to come up with whole franchises for superheroes and draw them, like, as a kid. Yeah.
I came up with a superhero for myself recently that's just called Reflux. And it's this faggy guy, he's in a crop top, it's me basically. Green hair, acid reflux is his power. Like he just vomits pure acid and then just is gay. Like that's his whole storyline.
See, in your head that's how you think it's going to be, but really it'll just be Dame Edna's character and Ally McBeal who's just going she sat in the whisk, sorry dear. Acid reflux.
Yeah, but like that's my most recent creation.
Wow.
Reflux.
When I was a kid, I was really obsessed with Power Rangers, and then a little bit of VR Troopers, and then not as much Big Bad Beetleborgs. Like from the...
I've never heard of that.
Oh, they were kind of like from the same production company.
Oh, okay.
Which I can't remember, like Saban or something like that. Sam Saban. Is he from the Gabon?
No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
Is he from the Gabon?
Is he from the Gabon? The Gabon? Stop saying that! The Gabon!
Is it a bee?
Patsy stone. Favourite superpower. The ability to not die after drinking and smoking that much.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. So anyway, obsessed with the Power Rangers to the point of which where I used to make up what I thought was going to be a franchise that someone would obviously pick up. But looking back in hindsight, it was a complete fucking rip-off of it was Captain Planet meets Power Rangers. That's all it was. They were called the Element Troopers. I know. Again, I was 8, so careful how much you shit on me. I was an actual child.
I will shit all over that idea. No, you fat Helen, get in the bin.
Oh, it's bullies like you that stop me living my dreams.
Is this your dream?
No. Exactly, because the bullies got there first.
Yeah. Good for them, because that was a terrible idea.
It wasn't so much bullying as it was quality control. It was just Darwinism at its finest, that's all it was. Bellissimo! Ciao, ciao, ciao.
I used to come up with
and also, used to be very obsessed with the video game Streets of Rage. So we're classing them as superheroes, absolutely 100% in love with blades. Used to, again, want to make my own video game. I've got somewhere a thing that my parents found in the loft of like a full bit of wallpaper that I've drawn the whole premise to a video game out in that was in my head.
Sounds cool.
Again, it's a rip-off of Streets of Rage. As a child... I think what I was really good at doing was just going,
ripping shit off.
That's amazing. I'm going to make my own version, and it's going to be totally different. But in hindsight,
exactly the same.
I've changed like 3 things. Yeah.
How did you feel about Charmed growing up?
Because
apparently they're rebooting that as well.
They have rebooted it.
Have they? Is it on TV?
I watched 4 of them, and
I didn't even know it was.
It's been on E4.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched 4 of them, and I just lost interest. But I was never a Charmed.
No, me neither.
I was never a Charmed.
It wasn't dark enough for me.
I was always a Buffy.
Same.
And did you ever watch Hex?
I feel like I did.
It was a British supernatural kind of...
wasn't it really bad?
It was actually pretty good, but it was really bad.
I don't trust your taste levels.
No, probably not. But the tagline for Hex, it was on the front of the DVD, was just bloody hell, which I was like, that's so fucking British.
That is a good tagline.
Oh, bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. But yeah, that was pretty good. I think it was our attempt to try and jump on the kind of Buffy Charm bandwagon kind of thing. But yeah, it got cancelled after 3 seasons as opposed to running for 7 or however many Charmed did.
Okay.
But no, with Charmed, I just, same as you, I wasn't in it, really. But when it's on, like, a repeat, it is the kind of thing where you can just about
you can
jump into it and have it on.
It's cute.
But the reboots, they've tried to make it darker and more sinister, but it's not paying off.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
So, unnamed drag superheroes.
Unnamed drag superheroes. Well, you've already fucking done yours. If you're just going to be Reflux.
No, that's Lewis. We need to think of a hero
from Marilyn Insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do me and I'll do you?
So if I was going to think of what your like superpowers would be. Well, my immediate thought is you wear fucking some costumes that look a bit superhero anyway, so you'd have a cape.
Of course.
I'd immediately have to put you in a cape. I'd immediately have to give you really long fucking nails, which were like weapons.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that you'd very much be able to like slice and dice with your nails. I also think that you would be able to fully go like Exorcist up in the corner with them, like climb walls.
Oh, this is fantastic.
And then, I don't know, something about your horrendous lip quiver that you're always fucking dining out on. I don't know what it would do though.
No, that's fine. That's enough.
Maybe you could lip quiver to put people into a trance so that you could then pull information from them.
That's cool.
You'd just be like, look into my mouth. And then they'd go into like a trance and you'd be able to like...
That's very
pull
cool.
information from them.
That's very cool.
So I think that's all I'm leaving you with though. I don't think you need any more powers.
Is that
efficient.
Yeah,
so
that's
you've
very cool.
You've got a mind-controlling lip quiver, and then you've got nails that allow you to slice and dice and climb up things.
I'm super here for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are you're definitely in fishnets and like some massive platforms.
Oh yeah, 100%. Who's got time to fight crime in heels?
Yeah, and like a
your parole officer.
and then like a two-piece.
Oh, you put me in a two-piece?
You're in a two-piece, like a high-waisted little two-piece.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like your Pride outfit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you looked fucking boss that day.
That was pretty superhero.
It was pretty superhero, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
it has some flow to it. So I think that's the outfit, that's the look.
Right.
Obviously grey hair.
Yeah.
I think you can like I think a lot of your power is like sonic boom. So like because you're quite loud mouthed and like so,
that makes a lot of fucking sense.
But you can also stomp a sonic boom as well with your platform.
Ooh, I like that.
And, like,
Okay.
earth shattering.
Yeah, that's fun.
pretty cool. And then I also thought maybe your beard could grow at will and like control it like tendrils.
Oh my god, like what's her name in
I know the hair bitch.
also in the She-Ra reboot.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember her name. She's called like
Beard weapon.
Contraptor or something like that.
fucking
Some
no.
shit. The reboot of She-Ra's not that hard.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You have to remove it from the original. No, I'm here for that then.
Yeah.
So
I think that's you.
Stumpy Sonic booms,
Yeah.
and also Sonic booms from like a big fucking cackle.
Your
obviously,
massive gob.
from being a gob house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then maybe the beard control thing.
I like the beard control thing.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Gotta make it a feature, aren't you?
Well, if you can make it like into a little whip or some shit.
That's cool. Do that.
Yeah, and also like if someone was shooting bullets, it'd be like, get behind my beard.
Everyone behind the beard!
And then they just shoot you between the eyes.
Oh, she's dead.
That was good while it lasted. No, that's cute. That's super cute.
Yeah.
I enjoy that a lot.
I'm here for that. We can make that.
We could make it happen.
Comment below.
Hey, illustrators, designers that aren't Mitch who does the drag bingo posters because you're far too fucking busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone wants to draw us as superheroes, that would be amazing.
That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, I'd love that a whole bunch.
I would, yeah. I'd suck someone's dick for that.
Or whatever.
I'll just pay you.
Or just pinch some nips. If you're into that. Beep boop.
Least favourite superhero.
Least favourite superhero, Meg Griffin when she could nails. No.
That was an actual superhero, Lady Deathstrike.
Oh shit.
In the X-Men trilogy.
Oh god,
she just had long nails. She was supposed to be like the antithesis of Wolverine.
Oh, okay. Got ya.
But she was in like a scene in the second movie. But yeah, she was pretty cool.
Least favourite superhero? I don't know, because again, my knowledge of like superheroes and things like that isn't massive. So I immediately think of comics, but I suppose you could probably go into like TV shows and films and all that kind of stuff. Who springs to mind for you?
I mean, Wolverine is super overrated.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but like all of the films and like everything. He's got his own little like spin-off movies and all that shit, and I'm like, no one cares. Do you know what I mean?
Bring a book.
Yeah, like give us one of the females. They're so much better.
I suppose the thing is like what the problem with these franchises is when
Hugh Jackman. No, I'm kidding.
When any one thing is successful, then it automatically will get done to death until people are sick of it. Because now that I'm actually thinking about it, when I was a kid, I loved the original Superman films. Yeah. And now, like, Smallville and the reboots and it just, Superman's just become a bit, Dean fucking Kane Superman, wet as
super not great.
It's super not great.
Do you remember that Vine that was like, so how did you kill Captain America? We shot him in the legs because his shield is the side of a dinner plate. Like, that's the thing. Like, also, Batman's just a rich guy.
Oh yeah, he's got like no respect for public property.
Yeah, he's just a rich guy. I like the Batman universe and I enjoy that whole like. But
do you know what's really weird? And I don't know if this is like a social conscious thing or just me being fucking uptight. I'm not really sure what it is, but so many times, and I've had this since I was quite young, watching films.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Undiagnosed
but suspected.
Oh, it's that.
Shut up! I've lost my train of thought. Damn ADHD! No, that's not my real arch nemesis. My arch nemesis is willpower.
That's a good superhero name.
No,
or a drag king name.
Willpower is an arch nemesis because, like, that's something that people obviously. Right, what was I talking about? I'm going to finish my thought. Disaster films, when things get fucked up, I'm always just like, ooh, who's going to clean up all that mess?
That's the thing, though. Like,
oh, that's an expensive crash.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I've actively try and unthink that thought.
it's like in the Avengers movies where I'm like, who the fuck's paying for all this? Do you know what I mean? Like they tear down cities and you're just like,
this is a
fuck it.
disaster.
The council's never going to get around to that. I've got a pothole at the end of my road that's been there for years. They're never going to rebuild that fucking city.
Exactly.
It's a nightmare.
It's so fucking bad because you just go, I don't want to think like this, but there's just something in my faggot brain that goes, no, can't have mess.
Who's going to put this back up? Hey,
Oh,
that's the
God.
problem. Yeah.
I'm about finished.
Yeah, I've done my Red Bull.
Oh, sorry. So that was magic and superheroes and fantasy.
We didn't really touch on magic.
I could fucking talk about it for hours though, because I think we're cut from the same cloth that when we grew up we were like very obsessed with it.
Because we wanted power.
Exactly. Other kids grow up and they immediately seem to get into things like football or Action Man.
That's because straight people already have power.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fair.
And
on that note, also Nancy from the Craft, she's a villain.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Anyway,
there we go. We brought
magic.
Got magic in at the end.
Perfect. Anyway, until next time, thank you for joining us, spooky floating heads and hands on this green screen, or potentially just a couple of fat shadows.
I want you to listen to this podcast as you walk into a radioactive waste site, smear it all over your body, and then 2 months later get diagnosed with something sad. Anyway.
But the plus side, you can turn into goo and have goopers.
Goopers!
I've been Nanarod.
I've been Marilyn Sane.
And we will see you next week. Like, comment,
and subscribe. Love you. Bye.
Do this. See if it works.
Unnamed Drag Podcast.